Welcome back, guys. This is Nedungaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2 in the brand new campaign in Central Europe, helping our mentor to build the Nord Express. And this is our train carrying lumber to complete our last task to bring a lot of lumber to Perry, the last commodity which it needs. And we are dropping it right here. And a beautiful Prussian G5 locomotive, painted in military green. There it is, slowly getting unloaded. And Paris is already a very good city, isn't it? It is quite big. They do have 3-story buildings here.
Very good. More passengers for our train lines. I have christened our firm Compagnie Internationale des Wagons-Lits, short CIWL, the International Sleeping Car Company. A revolutionary idea compared to those who believe one can adequately travel on hard wooden benches to cover long train journeys. Seeing the first sleeping cars rolling is a pleasant success. Next, we should build up our network in Belgium to develop solid finances. Once we get into Germany, they will want to skin us mercilessly when we buy concessions.
Okay, so that is the task completed which was given to us in the previous episode. That is good. So now we have to enter into Belgium. I think we have already done that. We are already in Brussels. We just have to extend to Luxembourg, which we were actually planning to do. And we have to raise the region's population from 48k to 65, which is already growing. And we need to have a balance of 150k per week. Is it here or is it going to be here? I think it is going to be here, isn't it? Yeah, it is already counting. Good. Okay, let's see. So we have around 200k, and I think we should start expanding towards Luxembourg. But I also want to connect to this sugar source. But is it going to be a right idea? I'm not sure. And I think Brussels, it is running out of, it is still getting its will. And I think the industry will run comfortably without a train connection in level 1. Once it reaches a level 2, I think it is going to run short of wool and we might have to connect it. So I'm going to wait till that. How about the industry here? It is level 2, right? Now let's see. The supply is still there. Once the stock gets over, we'll know, because the demand per week is 4.8. And look at that, the stock in the city is dwindling now. And how's the corn situation? Are we having enough corn? Yeah, corn has gone to level 2. Good. So the farms are also growing. Good. Now is Perry with beer. Perry's gone to level 2. Yeah. So the beer breweries are also growing. Good. Lumber is getting in. I think we have to restore the sugar line. And my idea was to build a warehouse here and store all the lumber here. But I think that is a bad idea, isn't it? So we'll do one thing, we'll have a separate line for sugar to Perry. And we have to connect this line here. I think we have enough money to double track this finally. And can I connect it here? I think I can. It is a little bit elevated, but I think this is going to be fine. Yeah. Let's set the directions, and this train, it is going to drop in Perry and then Ox. So one item to 2 cities, and I think we should do the same with the grain also to Ox and Perry. We'll see. I don't want to cramp the lines. We'll do it when we need it. Does ox really need grain? It is sufficient now. It needs a lot of corn, and it is even getting its sugar. So since the sugar will be supplied directly to ox at some point, now they'll get the corn, I guess. And lumber, I think I'm going to change this line to take it to Perry and also to ox. For now, we'll see how this goes and we'll change if that is necessary to change. Okay, do I have a gridiron here? Yeah, I do. Okay. Did I set the directions here? I did. Okay. I'm not expanding this line. And we have spent all the money we had by doing nothing actually. So we have to connect Brussels to Luxembourg and Luxembourg to Nancy and complete this line. And what do we have here? What is this? Oh, is this an oil well? Yeah, we know it is privately owned, but what do they have here? I think it is oil, right? I didn't know Europe had oil source. Okay, what does Luxembourg actually need? They have enough grain, it is nearby. They're going to need corn and lumber, which I think we can provide. We do have a corn source nearby. And they're going to need sugar, yeah. Let's see, Lily needs, or Brussels needs another warehouse at some point. Is Brussels getting its sugar? Yeah, it is getting its sugar. Okay, let's see what happens. Let us build. How are we going to do this? I think I'm going to put it right here. Little bit tapered. Let us get into the terrain. Oh, look at that. We have a hillock here. So I guess we have to turn it anyways to here. Thank God we saw that, isn't it? We'll put it as parallel as possible and far away from the city. And let's see, can we connect it? The best way to do it is just directly connect and then pinch the places where it is. Yeah. I think that's the best we can do. Can we bring it down? It's going to cost us more. And we need 175k. So we'll wait with the blueprint. I guess we wait. This doesn't look like a hill, but if you get down, you'll see the elevation here. See? That is why I like the American map. It is pretty flat, it is like ironed flat. It is easy to run straight lines, but maybe that is the reason why the roads in US is also straight, right? The highways, because they are bigger states and practically flat. I think that is why. Oh, look at that. Perry to Ox has improved the passenger population. We don't carry much. Yeah, we don't carry much from Ox to Perry, but we'll carry more from Perry to Ox, isn't it? Okay, look at that. We have an income of 37k. Good. So we are doing break even on personal and maintenance. Making a profit. Look at that. Yeah. And we are taking fabric from Perry. What else do we have? Oh, we have nothing else stored here. And why is the meat coming here? I don't get it. Don't we have we don't have a connection between Lily and Brussels, isn't it? Okay, that is my bad. I think we should have a mixed line from Lily to Brussels, so they can interchange goods. There is no need for them to, travel all the way here. We'll go with the mixed one. Which one was that? Was it PRR? Let me see, it was PRR, right? No, it was this guy. We'll change it to Taff well tank. Okay, this is quite fast, is it? Little bit fast, but a little bit reliable. Okay, we'll take that. It doesn't cost much to upgrade, around 240 coins. It is nothing actually. We have another line, right? Yeah, we'll upgrade that also. This one is a little bit expensive. We are usually having breakdowns here. It is going to be fine. And I cannot connect Luxembourg, isn't it? I need 100k more to do that. I can borrow money. Yeah, how is our company value? I didn't see that. We are around 5.6 mil compared to our competitors. What happened to Bati? Bati has dropped from, he was around 10 mil in value, right? These two have grown. That is good. But he has not grown at all. And I hope we get an opportunity to buy his shares out. And I'm not investing on shares now, because we are running a tight ship here. And let's see, we are spending 5k on personal. Let us say it has to bring down when we do this. Yeah, it has brought down 5%, good. And what else we have else to spend? We have 200 more points. Reduce track construction cost by 5%. Yeah, let's take that. Increase the reliability of your locomotives by additional 5%. Let's take that. And we'll wait for more. And I think the track cost, yeah, it has come down by 4k. Not much, but still it is valuable. We need 40k more to build the first line between Brussels and Luxembourg. Now is the corn situation. We have enough corn here. It is a matter of supply, isn't it? Yeah, it is getting in. And I think Paris is going to need a lot of corn. Yeah. The demand is only 0.7, but by the time the corn supply from Dubious station to Lily and goes back to Paris, I think we completely exhaust the stock here. But we'll see. How's the stock on warehouse? Nothing so far.
Very solid work. I think we will need this later.
Okay, we have crossed 150k and we have enough money to build the track. I'm going to wait a little bit more to reach 200k because we are going to need a supply tower eventually. So we have to build that too. And I don't remember putting a supply tower here, isn't it? Yeah. Now we are going to need 2 supply towers. We'll see. Or we can have the same train running between Lily, Brussels. No. I had an idea of putting freight lines between just 2 cities. It either has to be from a business to a city or business to 1 and 2 cities, and then the freight line between only these 2 cities. I don't want to connect freight lines between 3 cities. Well, it will be profitable, but we can do that because we can have just one line which is just going to and fro between Lily and Brussels, another line running between Paris and Lily. So they'll constantly carry goods. And we can add more locomotives instead of crossing it, because while it crosses, if the train breaks down, this whole line will get affected. I think the 3 city concept should go only for passenger lines. Okay, we have enough money to do this. Let us put a supply tower before I spend all. And we have to connect the wool here, right? So let us put the supply tower somewhere here, maybe a little bit far away, so that we can connect wool here, and that can also have the supply tower. Okay, I can connect this line. We're going to start with a single track. Second track is going to be 220. I'm not going to waste money on that, and we'll have a shorter double track here to put the grid iron in and set the directions. So we'll have a mixed line between Brussels and Luxembourg. Yeah, we need 63k. I forgot about the locomotive cost, isn't it? Okay, it's not going to take much time. It is going to take a week's time. By October 10th, we'll have enough money to put a locomotive in. So I guess we wait. And we have to put a warehouse in Lille so that we can have corn supplied to Brussels, or maybe even lumber, so that both these warehouses will interchange their goods. And how's the lumber situation getting in? Are we bringing any lumber to Ox? Not yet. I think this lot is going to Ox, isn't it? Yeah. And Perry has enough lumber to, yeah, it has enough lumber. So the next lot which it carries is going to be mostly for Lille. And the sugar storage for Ox is going to stop now. So we'll store sugar only for Brussels and Lille. That is good. How's the corn situation here? Still holding on good. Okay, a week has passed and we can put a new train from Brussels to Luxembourg. It's going to be a mixed train for now. Yeah, it's going to be fine. And the next line is going to take around 220k, right? Next track. So we wait for that, and we have to put a supply tower. I'm going to put a supply tower somewhere here, or maybe here, so that if we connect grain in the future, they can also use that. And we are going to need a maintenance depot in Brussels, because we have a dedicated line here. Man, the money is tight in this campaign, isn't it? It's getting tougher and tougher. But this time I think we have exactly a little over 1 year to achieve this, and this is already happening. And we have to construct a market hall and a restaurant at Brussels. And how much is it going to cost us? Let's see. A restaurant is going to be 55k and market hall is going to be 92k. Let's say it is 100k. So we're going to need roughly around 100k. Sorry, 150k to do this. So that is how this works, right? We reach this, then we do this, and then okay. And I think we have crossed 35k. Yeah. So Perry is going to need milk. I think we can bring milk in, because next is going to be Ox, and next Lille has also reached. So we can start the milk here, milk supply. Oh, this is going to be an interesting line. Let's see. I want this. Well, we can put either way, because we will be supplying it to both the cities. We need 8k more to complete this line. Can we do it? Yeah, we can start from either way, right? But I think this one is going to need a double track. But we'll see. Look at that, our weekly income has skyrocketed from 37k to 63. Good. Because passengers have started getting in, isn't it? Yeah. And it has dropped back. Okay, let us double track this. Not all the way. Till here. Only then we can have a line like this. That is why. We'll wait for this. And I think we can take this line all the way till there. It is not going to cost much. But it is going to cost much. Okay, let us drop it where we can afford. And we're also losing money sometimes. Let's punch it. And we will draw the second line here, which can go to Perry. And we'll have another line which, oh, we cannot build it, yeah. 25k is going to be reasonable, right? Let's set the directions here. And how's the Luxembourg line doing? Good. Yeah, our locomotive is going to run out of maintenance. We need to service it, and the maintenance depot is going to cost us 73k, and I think I'm going to build it in Lily. Okay, we'll see. How is this train line running? Let's, oh, made a mistake. That is all the corn we are carrying. Where is it going? To Lily. Because we have enough here and we have enough here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, now we are going to make a small change in this existing route. This one is going to be interesting. We'll use the same train to bring the milk to Perry and the milk to Lily. Can we not do that? Oh yeah, we don't have the track, is it? Yeah. I think now we can do that. Milk to Perry and milk to Lily. Still no? Why is that? Oh, it is connecting like this. Okay, okay. I think this is going to be fine. Let's see. I hope this works. We do have a turning here, right? Yeah, we do. and we will move the supply tower to the middle here. I think this should be fine. So when it takes the corn in, it will get the supplies, and also while coming back, so I guess we start storing milk here for ox, and we also store something in lily. And how's the growth? Growth is happening. Good. Luxembourg is not growing that much. Brussels is growing because Luxembourg is not getting any. Yeah. In that case, I think, we need to build this market thing, right? Yeah, we have 150k. Let us do that. And I think we can take it back. A restaurant, and what was that? A market hall, right?
A few years ago, the concept of a luxury train was a completely new idea in Europe. Unlike in the USA, there the pioneer George M. Pullman has been relying on comfortable train travel and sleeping cars for years.
So yeah, we have introduced the sleeper line in 1890s, isn't it? Our mentor said it in the previous episode. I just totally went over it. So sleeper class line started in 1890s. Till then there were no sleeper classes. People used to sit and travel in chair cars. Okay, so since we have achieved this task, can I take this out? What does actually the market hall do? It increases the revenue from passengers who start or transfer at this station by 10%. Okay. And it improves the revenue by 15%. So this is a cascading. Okay, I'm going to remove it. Okay, we get the money completely back. Fantastic. So let us put the maintenance depot here and also the warehouse here. We need a teeny bit of money to do that. $128k, yeah, 10k, 11k more, and we can build the market warehouse here. So what happens is Paris and Brussels already have a freight line connecting with each other, so they will interchange the goods between the warehouses. And I hope you are getting the milk here. That is a demand. We haven't received it yet. How about Lily? None of them have received it. And I think the train is actually on the way there, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, now we can request, well, we're not going to get any grains, so corn, lumber, meat, beer for sure. We can get it from Luxembourg to other places. Sugar, we don't have to put cloth. We can ask for milk because we are already at 30k. It is going to unlock at 35k, so we are already there. And we're not getting lumber so far, but we will start getting lumber from Perry. We are running out of lumber here. I think we have to double the trains here, but we cannot double the track. And this guy is totally running out of maintenance, so that is also a reason maybe he's very slow, because his max speed is actually, oh, it is 70k. So it doesn't matter whether they are maintained or not, they'll always try to achieve the maximum speed. So let us start with another train. And this guy is loading lumber light now. Good. We have enough lumber to carry. And how's the sugar situation in Perry? Good. We have enough sugar here. We have enough clothes here still. Lumber was the only demand we have. Finally, the milk is getting in. Beautiful. Look at that. And the requirement is very less, so it is going to be totally fine. And Lily has also grown. We can have another industry here. And I think we should have the clothing industry here. It's going to cost us a lot of money. We do not have it. I guess we wait. And how's the traffic? A little bit of traffic in Perry, but nobody's waiting here. That is something good because we have limited the number of locomotives as much as possible. And Luxembourg can get directly lumber from Nancy, right? Via Nancy. I think it's time connect, and we are also getting a connection bonus. Okay, then very well. And I guess it is going to be a single track. We'll put it a little bit far away so that we can have a turn here. We'll put it here. $69K is a reasonable price, but why is this not max? It is not going to be max, isn't it? Okay, we cannot double track it, so we'll leave it as it is. And we already have a train here, right? Now this guy will also run till here just for once, so that we can get the connection bonus here. How much was it? 150K, yeah. And we will connect this track here. So now we can have a sugar line which can go from here to Luxembourg, and the sugar can be distributed from Luxembourg to Brussels. And we haven't connected Reims yet. I think I'm going to connect Reims like this and also connect the next conform and join it here. Okay, the train is on the way. Look at that, we're taking a lot of beer to Nancy already. And we have enough income to, not enough to expand here because we need around 200K to build the line, but we can have 2 platforms or even a separate line, isn't it? Okay, we'll wait. Let me not go too far because we are going to need another platform here. Okay, we got the money back. Now we can double track the Luxembourg line. Oh my god, the snow is blinding me. Or we can expand. I think we have to expand here. Well, we are taking a little bit of passengers. Oh, a lot of meat. Okay, this is a profitable line still. But I think this is going to drop in Luxembourg. I'm going to take this and this will run. It will be totally fine. We'll put another line between Luxembourg and Nancy. It's going to be a mixed line. Let them run. And it will start once this line crosses here. And here I think we're going to need another line from here to Nancy. Okay, let us double track here. And spend all the money in this. Let's see, can I... Now I think I can correct Nancy here. Yeah, we have to set the directions, but the outermost goes towards Ox. And we'll have another line starting from Berger. It'll go to, I don't think so, yeah, we need the grid iron, yeah. We'll start from Berger and go to Luxembourg directly. We're not going to Brussels, we're going to Luxembourg. And then we come back and then we go to Brussels again. And this is going to be Prussian, right? Yeah. G5, it's going to be strictly freight. So we'll take lumber separately to Luxembourg and Brussels for now. But after some time I'm going to change it from Brussels to Nancy once we build a warehouse here. And I think this will work. And I think Nancy is already getting its lumber, right? Yeah, we don't need to do that. We can even leave it as it is. Nancy is only going to need corn. And I think at some point we have to connect the Reims here. Sorry, wrong menu. Let's see how is our trains running. Are we running at a loss? So far, no. And Paris to Lily line is doing good. Passengers are not that much in the priority. Let's see if there are more passengers. If there are more than 4 coaches of passengers, we will like this one. Look at that. In that case, we'll split this line into 2. We'll copy this line. We'll make an exclusive express line. This one is an express. Where is that line? There it is. This guy, we will change him to Prussian. And it's going to be exclusively freight. So we'll separate freight and passengers now since we are getting a decent income. And we will at some point reach even express. And it will be more valuable. Look at that. We are already carrying a lot of people. And Lily can have a business. So does Paris can also have a business. What is the next thing they're going to need? They're going to need clothing and wooden planks. I think I'm not going to build any industries now. Let things happen, we'll see. We do not have enough money to do that. And are we getting any milk? Oh, we are getting milk, look at that. I think it is not from here, it is somewhere. It has to be from Perry, right? No milk so far. And look at the congestion here. I guess we're going to need another supply tower here. And see how things go. And I think we have to add another train in this line, isn't it? Yeah. Because we are also carrying meat. So it is also carrying things between Lily and Perry. Okay, that is why I think we are okay. I think we can have another line. Well, we can specify it can carry only corn and milk. But it is better than to run empty, right? The second train is already there. Look at that. It's taking a lot of corn to Lily. Good. And it is not running full. Maybe that is the reason. Look at that. The fashion industry grows up here. Good. What is Perry going to have? Perry, I think it should have cheese factory, the dairy factory. Because it's getting its milk here. But we'll see. How is the logs getting in? Okay, we are getting the logs. So we might even have the wooden planks here. Now is Ox doing? Ox has also reached 37k. So they're going to need milk. Good. And we are still waiting for the lumber line, isn't it? Okay, I guess we can afford to expand the Luxembourg line towards Brussels. We can expand it here also. Only the track construction is the cost we are going to incur. We can come all the way till here. Let us set the directions. Yeah, the directions are correct. And we're going to need a supply tower somewhere here. Okay, now the locks are being deployed, isn't it? Yeah. There it is, getting to Brussels. Good. So we are in the March. We have almost 8 months to complete this. I think we'll achieve it. Brussels is growing good. We will be soon getting the milk, and lumber is on the way, and Luxembourg will also receive its lumber now. I think this guy is reaching to first Luxembourg, isn't it? Yeah. Then it is going to be Brussels. So they'll start growing. Luxembourg is going to need corn. I think we should make a special train for dropping corn to Luxembourg. Or we build a warehouse here. Oh, we don't even have the maintenance depot here. Okay. I think we have it here, isn't it? Yeah, we have it here. But there is no way for corn to get in except from Paris. I guess we make a trip from here to Brussels. We'll call it our first T line. This is going to be temporarily only for achieving this goal. And I'm going to remove it once we achieve it, because I'm going to build a warehouse in Lily so that we can drop corn here. Because the Lily's corn demand has been fulfilled. So any corn we take, we can supply it further to Brussels and Luxembourg, even back to Nancy. And I think we can have an express line, isn't it? Running around. Yeah, we should think about it. And we have some innovation points to spend. Let's see, we are spending a little bit more on train personal expenses, but we can improve the locomotive maintenance time is reduced by 5%. Let's take that. We don't want any saboteurs for now, but we are going to need saboteurs at some point. These are for old locomotive replacements. Reduce the cost of in-service training in the personal office by further 5%. Let's take that. And we can take another 5%. So a total of 10%. Look at that, it has come down. Good. So we have a little bit to spend here, and we are also in the 1890s. 1891, I think we have to conserve innovation points to start unlocking some locomotives, because this is going to run quick and we have a lot of industries to unlock. Look at that. Okay, so we are slowly reaching 64k, and look at that, Luxembourg has started growing. Good. And I think corn will reach. Corn is actually here, right? Where is the corn line? T1 should be here, right? Oh, it is going back. Look at that. So Brussels is getting its corn. Good. And the next lot, I think it is going to be stored. And we are also waiting for beer from somewhere. I think it is from Luxembourg, right? Yeah. And let's see how the lines are. This line is still running a little bit empty from Luxembourg to Nancy. But we are taking a little bit of beer. And I think we are bringing back a lot of meat to Luxembourg. This line is running good. Paris to Lille. Not much passengers, but still working. Okay, milk is being dropped at Lille. So the trains are running in opposite directions. Good. So lumber is still going to Ox. One of them is waiting. Okay. So how is this line? Running good. Still taking a little bit of cloth here. So Brussels to Luxembourg, I think we can split this line into two. And we will make this an express line. And this line we'll keep it as freight line. It's going to be Prussian G5. We'll say it is strictly freight, so the corn will reach quicker than we expect. Yeah, we're going to reach 60 more passengers, 60 more citizens, and we'll reach that.
Familiar territory. I am Belgium myself. Here they know me and regard the project with much goodwill. So far, so good. Until now. There has been no major resistance to our advance. But that will change from this point on.
Well, well. So you want to invade our beautiful Prussia and use our rail network just like that? Word must have spread about the superiority of our line. Well, it's not going to happen. Keep your little sleeping cars in your expansive France. German tracks are for German trains.
Heavens, the Heinies are proving to be even more stubborn than expected. The Prussian government is currently not even allowing us to buy shares of the Royal Westphalian Railway.
This is an irritating setback. Fortunately, I am in talks with some powerful people within the Prussian government. I think we should try to impress them. It's best to stay in Belgium for the time being, to build up our transport system.
Okay, we have completed our task and we are slowly expanding towards Germany, I guess. And we are going to... That is going to be a little bit of resistance, naturally. Our reputation precedes us, isn't it? But I think we are going to be fine, and we are finally double tracking this line from Nancy to Luxembourg. So no more waiting. They'll have their dedicated lines to go to and fro. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode right here in the beautiful Luxembourg, the train loading up. It's a beautiful city. So yes guys, we are slowly expanding towards Germany, and we have been introduced to our first competitor, Walter Pejonk, who is showing a little bit of resistance because knowing us who we are, what we did to him in the North American and even in England. So I'm going to end the episode here and continue this campaign in the next episode. And I hope you liked today's gameplay. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplays, how my narrations are. And yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Nedangaval. Until next time, this is Nedangaval signing off. Take care and stay tuned.